Welcome back. As you could probably surmise, this is going to be my wizard talent build. Um, I'm going to be honest with you, it's going to be incredibly similar to the shaman one. So we'll just hop into it and make it a bit of a quicker video. So first off, max gilded sword, max sharpened axe, max idle casting. Um, Overclocked energy is going to be one of your main sources of damage, and it's based off Mage's Best. I need to boost my Mage's Best bubble, but we can use our second preset to go ahead and pump that up. That way we got an extra 20 levels here. And then we go back to our actual damage preset. So go ahead and level that one up as well. And same thing with Mana Booster. Alright, once you've done that, that's basically where you're going to get a majority of your damage besides Wisdom. We'll get the Wisdom when we go max this out. So for tab 2, go ahead and max Power Overwhelming, Knowledge is Power, on Twisted Robes, and Individual Insight, as well as Chopping It Up Easy. And can't forget Mana Overdrive. That's going to be all the major talents for boosting up damage on tab 2. And again, we'll come back for utility in the form of free meal and then popping up mini fireball mostly for the AFK damage or the AFK kills that it can give us, boosting towards that. For tab 3, paperwork great, gonna be your wizard's primary source. So make sure you collect as many stamps as possible. As far as staring statues goes, it doesn't really help death noting much. So this one you don't really need to focus on. So go ahead and max Wiz Wumbo. And again, the Occult Obols isn't a particularly good talent, because even with max Worship Obols, I'm still only getting 31. So if you have excess points, you can max it if you feel like, but I don't view it very highly. For Wizard, all 4 of their attacks actually increase both AFK damage and your total kill potential. So, yeah, I would just say if you're low in points, evenly level them all. And as far as damage goes, this is pretty much the best you can do. So because this is a wizard and it's going to have a tremendous amount of AFK damage and kill potential, I'm not going to really focus on the skills first. I'll actually go into Occult Obols to get the, I don't know, let's see, we're at 400 or 4.56 mil. It gives us like 40k extra damage. So it's something. After that, we can go ahead and boost charge rate, because that is an actually useful utility to have while death noting. We don't need the worship XP or this or this. We can have that all on tab 2. You can put 1 point in charge siphon to check the cooldown, but you don't even need to do that because you shouldn't be siphoning more than once a day. For Fuchsia flasks, again, also tab 2. So after that, go ahead and put your remaining points into these talents as you so choose. I'm actually just going to go ahead and pretty much max out these. Okay, so that's tab 3. Now we can go back here because we got a couple extra points. Go ahead and max out free meal. It's quite nice skill to have. And then from here, put 1 point in here and then just pump up, make sure everything else is all good first, and then pump up Fireball. Inner Peace does or should give you more alchemy experience. I have found it not all that worthwhile. But I guess technically I could put like 81 points into it from here. Um, for this tab now, because wizards and mages by proxy are fairly slow. I like getting a couple extra movement speed from this. Obviously, max out your wisdom. Um, and then the remaining points I'm actually going to go ahead and toss into Lucky Clover. And that is tab 1. Feels like I have less tab points in this tab here. I guess my skills on this character are pretty low. Probably why. So that is tabs 1, 2, and 3 for a wizard. You see they have pretty decent damage potential just from their talents. Go ahead and go here, level up these as appropriate, max out TikTok. I like putting 25 points in here, just to save myself the effort. Just keep adding points until it stops, and then I go to the nearest even number. Um, that's good for here. Actually, I'll put okay, so here, Dungeonic damage, boost food effect. You see how it gives a ton of movement speed. So because I have movement speed pots equipped, quite good. Go ahead and max out class XP. Put 1 point here, 1 point here. Max out your telekinetic storage. I like going into Mega Crit, because why not? And then the rest I put into Milky Way candies. And voila, that is my wizard's build. Short, simple, to the point. It's very, very similar to shaman, just because the wizard tab 3 doesn't change all that much. Like, basically, both shaman and wizard only really care about their one talent, whereas like bowman has to worry about like movement speed, and like the other classes, like barbarian has like what two, no pain no gain and zowing that you have to worry about, but barb and shaman or wizard and shaman are just very similar in terms of building them. So with that, we've got our build. Um, and this is the food loadout I use. That is why we level up the free meal. Makes it so that you go through very few bullets. Um, in conjunction with the card, in conjunction with the PO box, King of Food. You could use the star sign if you want. Um, I'm actually using mob respawn rate, but it is up to your preferences. And if you want to go through actually using bullets, but they do help. 200k damage is nothing to snuff. So yeah, again, shorter video than the others, but again, I've already said most of the stuff in the shaman video. The same principles apply, so hopefully I've covered at least the bases. You just want to get as many stamps as possible, which I mean, unfortunately means you got to play a lot of arcade because there are 3 stamps in there. Still missing one. Anywho, hope this helped, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.